Hey guys, how's it going? It's On4 here, and welcome to another episode of Subscriber Loadouts. In this series, I use loadouts to suggest by you guys. You suggest the loadout in the comment section of previous episodes of this series, then I select one, go and play around with it for a couple of days, then I come back here, make a video and tell you what I think of the loadout. Alright, so now let's get started with this episode. This week's loadout comes from Rafa Flores, and he suggested the US Navy SEAL, an M4 with a holographic sight, a laser, suppressor, and a folding grip. For the sidearm, we're gonna have the suppressed P226. For the first gadget, we're gonna have the tugs. For the second gadget, we're gonna have the C4, and we're gonna be using the recon class. For your primary weapon, you have the great weapon that is the M4. I really like it, and for some reason, I don't see a lot of people using the M4. It's really underrated. Use like the M16, probably suffers from the same effect of the M16, that just because it's a burst weapon, a lot of people just overlook it and don't actually try it. And it's a shame that not a lot of people use it. The M4 has some great accuracy, good stability, and shoots at 800 rounds per minute. And use that alone pretty much makes it a pretty competitive weapon. But anyways guys, let's move on to the attachment we have on the weapon. For the first attachment, we have the Optic, which we have the holographic sight, which is a pretty good sight, really clean, it's easy to see, and it also looks really cool on this weapon. For our accessory, we have the laser sight, which will reduce our headfire spread by 25%, making it easier for you to get a headfire kill in case you get into a close range situation. Moving on to the barrel now, we have the suppressor, which will allow you to fire your weapon without appearing in the minimap, and will also remove the muzzle flash when you fire your weapon. The suppressor will also negatively affect your range, and will also affect your bullet velocity, reducing it almost by half. Moving on to the final attachment on this weapon, we have the folding grip, which will improve your stability, making it a lot easier for you to shoot, and making sure that you fully take advantage of those 800 rounds per minute the M4 could deliver. Now moving on to the sidearm, we have the P226, one of the best sidearms in Battlefield 4. I really like it. It's a really good sidearm. You could easily take out a couple guys with it, or you use it to finish the guy off after your weapon runs out of ammo. So with the P226, we're not going to have an optic, we are just going to have a suppressor, no accessory either. The suppressor will keep us off the radar and also eliminate the muzzle flash. It will also affect the range and our bullet velocity, but when it comes to pistols, you don't really need that long range to begin with, so it's okay. Now moving on to the first gadget on this loadout, we have the tugs, aka the motion sensor. The tugs will detect enemies within a 25-meter radius and show their location in the minimap, so you will always know when enemies are around you, so you could be ready. Moving on to the second gadget on this loadout, we have the C4. The C4 is just great, like I always say. It's good for taking out infantry, vehicles, making new pathways. You should just use C4 when you're using the recon class. And with this loadout guys, you want to stay to medium to close range, and also flank a lot. You have suppressors on both of your weapons, and you also have the tugs to know when enemies are around you, so you could easily flank the enemies and you shoot them in the back. They won't know where you're shooting from most of the time until they're dead. And also guys, don't forget to take advantage of your C4. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you haven't already. Remember, if you want to suggest your loadout, just put it down in the comments. And I'll see you in my next video. Making it a lot easier for you to shoot, and being able to take full advantage of those 800 rounds per minute the M14 could deliver. Wait, did I just say the M14? Fuck!